All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? What it is? What it do? What it be like? How y'all doing? Come on in this house. Come on in this house. Welcome to Deeper Understanding, where I'm your host. I'm your sober pastor. And yes, I'm your Dr. Jones. We are live and ready for you. Come on up in here. Yeah, y'all like that? Y'all like that music? I like that. Take me back to the 80s. Yeah. You know, this kind of music remind me of the movies we wasn't supposed to watch. They come on late night. They used to have this music playing during the little nasty scene. I kind of wanted to set the atmosphere with this kind of music. How y'all doing? How's your day been? I know it's been a beautiful, lovely day in the city. It was nice and warm. It was pretty and clear. And now, you know, time to get a little chilly. The sun that went down. I've had a fantastic day. I got to finally meet and hold my only grandson. Yeah, that was cool. I really dug that. Yeah, that makes 4 grandkids. Yeah, 4 of them. 4 of them things. 4 grandkids. I saw, my Sweets. I didn't see my other 2 today. But I saw Sweets, and then I met Rocky for the first time. Got to feed them, I burped them, and I ain't changed no diaper. Happy's diaper changing days are pretty much over with, I would say. But I did feed them, I burped them up and held them and talked, and we bonded, and yeah, I asked him to open up his eyes, and he did, and he looked at me like, Negro, what do you want? True Jones, that's for sure. But I'm glad to see that he's doing well and he's healthy. My daughter, his mother's doing well. So everything is all good. I apologize for not having a show last week. We were supposed to have a special guest. Then I forgot that my brother is in the middle of Ramadan. Yeah, Ramadan has just started. And, he's a faithful, devout Muslim. And so, of course, he's partaking in Ramadan season. And so I want to respect that. We respect all religions here. And, he told me as soon as it's over with, he ready. And I said, hey, brother, whenever you want to come on here, the floor is open. And that's for anybody. This show is an open floor, it's an open platform. And whoever want to come on, and say what they want to say. So it's all good. Again, I apologize. I really didn't have nothing planned, no topic. I wasn't thinking about nothing. Because I was going to just pretty much let him run the show. But it's all good, Today, though, church announcement before we get into the show. Church announcement, excuse me. Today will be the last day that the show will be on Facebook Live. From now on, all future shows will be on YouTube. So if you haven't gone on over there to the Deeper Understanding YouTube page, go on over there and subscribe and notify so you can get the message when we go on. And we'll get that together so y'all can have that. Because today's going to be the last day over here. I want y'all going over there and join and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. And come on in the house so you can be part of the show. Hey man, I don't think I got anything else to report. I think that's about it. Thank y'all again for all your kind words and your thoughts and prayers for my grandchild. Rocky was, Rocky wasn't supposed to be born yet. Rocky wasn't due for March 30th. So actually, Rocky was a month and a half premature. So he didn't stay in the hospital long. He stayed in the hospital a little bit less than a week. And he got to come home. Now you see his tiny, and y'all done seen him. He got that big old rock head. I told my daughter, I gave him the right nickname. Because that big old head of his, he got a big old head. He ain't got a lot of hair. I know y'all gonna be saying that baby's bald headed. Yes, he take out to his pappy. He ain't got that much hair right now. But that's all right. We love him just the same. He got a gray head, nothing but head. We got a little bit of body, he's skinny, and all that, but he got a big old head and he's strong. You know, he like to wrestle already. I said, boy, you gonna be a tough little thing, but you like to wrestle already. And he couldn't get comfortable, so he got mad and he wrestled some more. I said, yeah, we gave you the right name. But yeah, it was fun today. I really enjoyed it, and look forward to our next when we get to our next visit. You know, I love being a grandpa. I love being pappy. It's so much fun being a grandpa. I'm telling you, when you get there, you'll see how much of a blessing that it truly is. Now, for today's show, we've been going through so many serious topics. I wanted to take a break from that. We've been hitting on some heavy, emotional, and psychological stuff. So today I wanted to have a little fun. We wanted to have a little fun today. Today's show, take me through there. Take me through there. Oh, what? Hold on. Who's this? Oh, what's up, Junior? I see you watching. Junior, don't this music remind you of an old 80s porn flick or Red Shoe Diary? Y'all know that movies used to come on after 11 o'clock on HBO and Cinemax and all them that you wasn't supposed to watch? You had to turn, I know I ain't the only one, you had to turn the music and all that down because you didn't want your grandma and them to hear you, all that moaning and panting and this music. What was you in there watching? You showed that quiet. Yeah, today's topic is take me through that. Yeah, and I wanted to, and I hope I get some crowd participation with this. I wanted to explore the possibilities. Do you have to have great sex to make a relationship work? Or do you even want to be with that person? Do you gotta be hooking down through there to see if this is your person? I know we're not supposed to base our relationships and our compatibility and relatability and all the abilities on the sex, but let's not kid ourselves. Come on, we grown. This ain't for cheering tonight. We're just cheering up. This ain't for the babe. This is gonna be some grown folk conversations here. Lord, I don't know why this thing's part of my citizen. Yeah, this gonna be for grown people. Are we foolish enough to think that we don't base our relationships and if we want to continue their relationships if the sex is bad? Can we be honest with ourselves and say that we gotta be cooking through there for it to be, for it to even die for real. Yeah. I was having this conversation with this lady at work. She's a real sweet lady. And she said off the rip, she said if it ain't no good, I'm out of there. I gotta see what you working with. Can you work it? And can you take me through there? I said, all right now. I like that, because see, she kept it real. See, a lot of us don't want to keep things real. We want to act like, and we want to play like we don't like all that freaky stuff that go on. We act like we don't like our toes licked and our booties played with. We act like we don't like the oral sex. We act like we don't want to kiss no more. And come on, do you gotta be taken through? You want to be taken through there? It's all right to say that, ladies. Why y'all got such a problem admitting that your man got to, for him to even be in the running for your man, he got to be able to take you through there. Oh yes, he do. He can't be in there pity padding. He can't be in there scared. When you want to get that headboard worked out, I'm trying to keep it as clean as I possibly can. When you want to be red, wide, and you want your back blown, you don't want to hear, oh baby, oh baby, you're just so great, you're just so wonderful, I love you, you're incredible, you're amazing, thank you for sharing your stuff with me. You don't want to hear that. You don't want all that soft, barely pushing it in there. You want that thing to be banging in there. But let's be honest. Can we be real in here? I know for men, when we ready to take you down through there, we don't want all this. We ain't trying to pray. I know we should be. I know we shouldn't be basing if we like it on somebody with the fact that if they sex is good. But let's just be honest now. This is 2026, and you got to be able to deliver. I wish I had a witness in here. Yeah, we got to see y'all ladies like to do all that talk and. Y'all like to advertise a little bit. You want to let them know that you's a squirter and you gonna mess up his teeth and you gonna wet up the beard and all the things. You selling it. Not selling, it, but you selling yourself to let the man know, yeah, when this gonna be an experience. All right now. Like they used to say back in the 90s, I'm finna rock your world. Woo. Lord. Yeah. Brothers, we gotta have our world rocked today. Us even to consider, you're not even in white territory. If you can't bring that thing, come on now. You can be as pretty as you want to be. You can be as neat, as humble as you want to be. But at the end of the day, when we get in this square circle, when we lock horns in that thing, we got to know if you're going to blow our minds, if you're going to do something strange, if you're going to do something a little nasty. Are you gonna be a little freaky? Are you gonna just lay there, what they call a pillow princess? You gonna be a pillow princess? You just gonna lay there and do the boys to men? Dr. Jones, what's the boys to men? I'm glad you asked. You remember this song? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Is you just gonna lay there and ooh and ah? Come on, somebody now. Is you just gonna lay there, red wine, let them have his way? You looking at this up in the ceiling, your eyes is rolling, and or is you gonna get serious and bust him out and say, yeah, you know this is gonna give it to me. Yeah, come on. Oh, I thought you wanted this. How you gonna throw it back? Good God Almighty. Can you throw it back? Can you make him suck his thumb? Can you make him call his mama? And make him ask him, Mama, why didn't you tell me women like this exist? You know, I know we all got egos, we all got pride when it comes to our sex game. We want to be known as the best. You got the ladies got the hair, you got the tightest, and it's the wettest, and it's the hottest, and it's the best. Come on now, everybody, this is all average. Everybody can't have the best. Everybody can't have the best. Everybody ain't born the same. Everybody don't have the same physical attributes. You might have a big old, you got big old breasts, but you got a little bit of booty. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody don't get everything equal. You can have a little booty. As long as you know what you're doing with it. Take what you got and use that. Take them big old titties. And let them motorboat. Take his head and nurse him like you're a baby in there. I'm trying to tell y'all how you get that ring, how to help y'all get that ring. I know a lot of y'all take out the car to be, you don't cook, you don't clean, and all that kind of stuff, or you don't know how, but you don't mind being taken through there. So I'm just trying to give you a couple pointers. You can't go up in there, ladies, if you want to be taken through there, and you all shy, and you go dry. I'm trying to. You're a little shy, you're a little dry, and you ain't throwing it back, barely moving. He gotta tell you what to do. You look like you just ready for it to be over with. You got your eyes all rolled up. Come on now, how is that conducive for a man to be aggressive and take that thing like y'all want it? Ladies, sometimes, I'll be honest, ladies, sometimes y'all gotta tell a brother, brothers ain't mind readers, ladies. I know y'all think, oh, y'all done dropped a billion hints, and we don't pay no attention to that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. We don't pay attention to hints. Come on now, give us a break. Sometimes you gotta tell a man, come here. Yeah, tell him to take it. Tell him to be aggressive. You choke him out a little bit. You slap him up. You spit in his mouth. Yeah, you put him in that in an animalistic mind frame. Yeah. Sometimes, see, a lot of brothers ain't naturally aggressive, especially if you got you a sentimental, emotional man. He ain't about to ravage you ladies. Come on, baby. It's not even in his nature to do that. You know, there's some brothers that want to take you to Pound Town directly, and some people just want to make love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I think a good even mix is healthy. You can't always go to Pound Town. You can't always beat it up. That's a lot of wear and tear, constantly pounding like that hurts our pubic area, our legs, our back. Sometimes you gotta do a little long and slow stroke. Yeah. Everything you can't just turn on the trap music and you go in there trying to devastate and destroy. No, come on now. Man, you got that kind of power, ladies. Especially you getting a man that got a little age on him, he got a little seasoning on him. He can't take you to Pound Town like that no, not every time. Come on, baby. Meet him halfway. You know, being taken through there is a two-way street. Yes, he gotta be able to take you through there. Yes, he gotta know how to take you through there. But you know, you gotta know how to get there too. You gotta know the direction to Pound Town. Come on now. Come on. Do you know how to get there without a GPS? Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Can we get there? Can you help me get to where you need to go? See, I get a little frustrated seeing people around the city rely on GPS, and you can tell that's why you get people that be in the off-ramp lane, and they let me get over here, I got to get back on the interstate, and the GPS say, no, get your ass off, and they try to swerve back over. Sometimes you just gotta know where you're going. In order to get where you gotta be. I think I want to say that again. Sometimes you just gotta know where you gotta go in order to get where you want to be at. You gotta know where you're going. If you expecting a man to have all the answers, if you think he's gonna take you through there, no. He probably can do the best he can, but you know, it ain't for everybody. That brings me to my next point. See, everybody ain't supposed to take you down through there, baby. Brothers, you ain't supposed to take every woman down through there. I understand that we put a high priority on the sex game when it comes to choosing a mate. I understand that. I get it. But you can't take everybody through there. Sometimes you take somebody through there and you creating problems for yourself. Oh, what you mean by that, Dr. Jones? I'm glad you asked. So you get in now and you get the dick whipping. You in there whipping these girls all this and then you ain't talking to them no more. You done told them how beautiful, how beautiful, and how pretty they is, and all the things. Baby, I wanna do all of the things your man won't do. Yeah, you doing all the things that her man won't do, and then you don't talk to her. You done drove this woman crazy for 35, 45 minutes, and then now you done with her, and you literally done with her. That's gonna cause a problem, brother. You can't take care. You gotta have some discernment. on who you take down through there. I understand the need to impress. I understand the need to prove that thing be thinking. But you know, you gotta pick and choose who you get into. Everybody ain't set up to handle that. My sisters, if you know you really, and I ain't talking about, you know, I ain't talking about that Girl Scout cookie that I ain't had no complaints. I don't want to hear about that. I ain't had a cookie. You ain't gonna hear, and I got news for you. You ain't gonna hear no complaints. As long as man is mortal, and as long as a man get horny and can still use it, you ain't gonna get no complaints. Okay? So get that out your mind right now. If you think no complaint means that it's excellent. No. I wish I had some brothers come on the show and all testify with me. Yeah, just because you ain't got no complaint don't mean that thing is hitting like that. That just means he was horny and you was available. And I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. I ain't trying to knock your hustle. I ain't trying to mess up your game. I ain't trying to mess up your ego, ladies. But see, this is the key to let you know if it's really all bad. Y'all want to know the secret? You want to know if your thing be changing? See, if you give it to him and he busts fast, and when he busts, he said, "Ooh, shit," and his eyes do like this. If his eyes bulky, he said, "Oh shit," and he busts immediately. Oh yeah, and then he turned over and he go, "Ooh," and he's shaking his head, trying to shake it off because he done blew his mind. He wasn't expecting that. Now you got some good up under there. I'm gonna say that let you know you got some good. And then if he turn around and say, like see, you're trying to reconfirm, you're trying to reaffirm what just happened in his own man. No, I'm tripping. I ain't had nothing in a minute. Let me see if this. And then he do it again. You make him do it again? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a dead giveaway that you got that thunder down there. And believe me, I've heard a lot of women, you know, like I said, I hear a lot of them say, well, I ain't had no complaints. But it be the ones that say, I don't know why they be coming so quick. Yeah, I know why they coming quick. I know why, and may I have some, please. Yeah. Oh, I know why. And I know it might be a little frustrating to you because you want to be looking down through there. You want to go to Pound Town. You want him to open you up and then close it back down. And he ain't got it, baby. You done tapped all the strength in 5 minutes or less. Oh yeah, you're a bad mama jamma, you're a bad girl. But see, that should let you know where you're at. To see, when it's good, it gets return customers. And I ain't talking about, 3-4 months down the line. No, it's gonna be immediate. We talking 5-6 times that week, at least. And he don't want to let nobody else in there. Oh. See, one thing is tried and true. And me and my boy, me and D Money go back and forth on this. He thinks, if you got a bunch of kids, you got some good. I don't agree with that. So each his own. My thing is this: if it's good, ain't no other man gonna let another man get it. See, good coochie get took it off the market. I wish I had a witness to this. Oh, if it's good, you ain't gonna have 5, 6, 7 baby daddies. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But see, that first or that second one, they gonna snatch you up. Oh, they not letting that go. Oh no, good. It don't stay on the market. And see, good ain't gotta. It ain't gotta market itself. It ain't gotta advertise. You ain't never in your life seen a commercial for a Lamborghini or a Maybach or Rolls Royce. You ain't never seen no commercial for that. Ain't no need for it. It's the product is what it is. When it's top of the line, it's top shelf. You ain't gotta. Trust me. You ain't gotta tell nobody how good it is, how well read, and how tight. No. See, that rain. That rain is what's gonna tell if you got it or not. If you got a whole, this is my thought process. And I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, but if you got a whole basket full, a bushel full of children, see, that just means you're available. Let me stop, because I ain't even supposed to go there. I ain't supposed to go there. But yeah. What if you do? What if you do if the person got it going on? What they got everything that you want and need in a partner? They're successful, they're smart, they're considerate, they're compassionate, they have empathy. But that thing don't be banging. It won't take you there. Is it a deal breaker? Let me rephrase that. Should it be a deal breaker? Have we as a people gone too far as what feels good to us versus what's good to us? Have we went too far with this? Has sex dominated our whole thought process and elimination process and vetting process when it comes to selecting a mate? The lady at work, she told me straight up, and she's a little bit older than me. She said, if that thing ain't thinging, no stuff. No. And that's fine. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, why are we using that as our only criteria? That's all I want to know. And is it possible that if it's not what you need it to be, can you teach it to be? Can you train it up to be what you need it to be? Just some questions I have. We're going to come back and answer those questions on part 2. We're going to do a part 2 to this. And hopefully we'll have more participation. I'm not too messed up with it. I know I get a lot of replays, so that's all good. Take me out in the replay. So appreciate that. But yeah, those are questions I want to ask. Can you teach that thing how to think? Can you teach that cookie how to nourish you? How to break you off? Lord have mercy. Can you teach one another how to take you through that? We're going to answer some questions on part 2 of this. I'm going to stop right here for tonight. Night's a little bit short. I'm a little tired. I ain't had much rest at all. When I got off work, I took me a real quick cat nap. And then, like I said, I met up with the kids and grandbabies and stuff. And I'm just plumb go out. I'm going to get me something to eat and lay this old body down for a minute. But I appreciate you watching. Those who are going to watch, please like, share, comment. Go on over to the YouTube page. Subscribe over there. Today is going to be the last day on Facebook, y'all. It's been a great journey over here. We're going over yonder. All right? Please join us. In the meantime, have a good night. I like you. I love you. And y'all have a good one.